YouTube? Thrift over here, and I'm pretty pissed off because I was in the process of uploading a ride-along video with my memory card plugged into my laptop. I hit it with my elbow, and after about 40 minutes of editing, the whole file got corrupted. So if you do want to see the actual ride along of this haul where I hit up 2 Goodwills and 1 consignment-y type shop, let me know down below in the comments because I will certainly re-edit it all, and some people like to watch ride alongs, so it's pretty interesting. But for now, I'm just going to show you everything I picked up because there was no way I was going to spend another 40 minutes editing that because that would have just been a huge waste of time. I got to get to listing. So I am going to be showing you everything I picked up from each Goodwill. Well, technically, we got a little story. So let's start with the first one. The first Goodwill we went to, I found a pair of headphones right here. Now, this brand is decent. It's called LabTech, Labtec. This is the Go 420. Has a rank of like 19 or 1400 in PC, which isn't horrible. This guy, I paid $2 for. It's going, I believe, for 15 to 21, somewhere in that range. So I am happy to have these. I mean, the rank's not the best in PC, but it's not bad. It will sell, and I'll make a little bit of money. Next, we have a brand new card game slash board game. It's a card game slash, yeah, it's not both. It's called Mad Gab. I paid $5 for this. This game is going for about almost $34 on Amazon. Pretty cool to find that. Pretty happy about that, actually. Next, we have... Oh, man. I'm kind of happy and kind of sad at the same time. So, I found this calculator right here. Slide it down, and it's the best one you can find, pretty much. A TI-89 Titanium. These things were going for great money on Amazon. They are now restricted. So you can't even sell these things on Amazon. So I had to check eBay. They're going for about $20 to $30 less on eBay. So that's a shame. You're talking about $40 or less for these guys. I only paid $6. I was like, all right, that's cool. Open up the battery compartment. Oh, look at that. That thing is beat. So I do have a tip for you guys. The best tip I can give you is baking soda and water. I take a little shot glass, I fill about a third to half of it with baking soda, and then I fill the rest with water. Take a Q-tip, swish it around, I rub it on these connectors like crazy. It works about 60% of the time. When it's really this bad, when it's just a little bad, it works about 90% of the time. Ian says just use vinegar. I actually don't have any vinegar in here, but I do have baking soda and water, and works really well. Highly recommend that. We're going to see if it works. With electronics, I get 2 days to test it, see if it works, and then I can return it if I'd like. So, and I only get store credit, but I shop there all the time, so it's okay. So this is, you know, decent. We have Ethan Hunt in the house. He says, dude, purchase 26 Disney snow globes for $200. They're going to make 2.1K gross. Wow, very nice sold through already. That's really awesome, Ethan Hunt. Yeah, I would definitely pick up 26 for 200. I'd pick up 26 for 400 probably. Nah, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. All right, so here we go. This is what was in the thumbnail. This backpack is super dope. I paid $5 for it. Saw one similar one sell for about 25, and then one that didn't sell for 50. And the one that didn't sell for 50 is relisted again. So I figure I could just list mine underneath that 50 guy and put best offer on it. I was thinking like $39.99 or best offer. Paid $5. It weighs under a pound. Believe this will go first class. So that's really cool. I highly recommend looking for vintage. It's not really vintage or retro. I don't know what you'd call it, but 90s Nickelodeon type memorabilia. It does really well. There's Rugrats, Cat Dog, Hey Arnold, Wild Thornberries, and Angry Beavers on that cover, it looks like. So those style, just, it's coming back. A lot of people my age that grew up with it, now in their mid-20s, and they want Nickelodeon stuff just because it reminds them of when they were kids, and it's fun. So that's cool. So then I drove about 25 to 30 minutes away, guys, from one Goodwill to another. So I was like, you know what? I was filming everything. I was like, might as well get some more footage. So I drove about a half hour away to the next Goodwill, and I didn't find anything, but I did get some good footage inside. So again, if you guys want me to edit it all up, show you guys the ride alongs, I found a bunch of things I didn't grab because of restrictions and such. But if you want to see all that, just let me know in the comments. I will re-edit it. But while I was leaving there, I was like, well, let's see if I could stop at a consignment shop on my way home. All the consignment shops were closed because it's Sunday. Except I found this one place called Trading Post. And it said, we buy Nintendo, PlayStation, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, that sounds cool. They got video games in here. Let's check it out. So I went in. I went back to the video games. They're all priced at Amazon and eBay. But one game wasn't. And this is this game right here, Carnival Games. It's brand new sealed. They had it priced at $9. After all fees, I'm only going to make about $5 on it. Now, that doesn't sound great, but games around Christmas time definitely jump in value. Now, this, I'd probably make about $15 around Christmas time. It is sealed, so the longer I hold on to this, the more money it will be worth. I can guarantee that. It's just one of those kind of games where it's just going to be worth more in the future. I could hold on to it if I want to. I think I'm just going to get the $5 because I want to create an Amazon FBA shipment before I leave for vacation. If you guys don't know, I am going to Arizona, and the reason why I haven't uploaded a video is because I was just on a mini vacation to Rhode Island. I was just in Rhode Island. I went to go see a concert, stayed on the beach at Misquamicut. It was freaking awesome, and I had a good time, but I'm extremely sunburned. I don't know if you could tell. My face is pretty red, but my back is horrible. So where was I getting at? Yeah, I paid $9. I'm going to make about $5 on this guy, so that's not too shabby. Highly recommend checking your local consignment shops, pawn shops, video game stores. Now, this is another little tip here. I've gone into little independently owned board game stores, cards game stores slash video game stores, and I've came out of them with good video games that are worth some money. Nintendo 64 surprisingly does pretty well at these places because they'll price them once and then they'll kind of sit for 6 months to a year, and then nobody, pays any attention to it. So then I'll come in, and after those 6 months go up, wait around Christmas time, you go back into these video game stores, guys. Same thing with these consignment shops because prices rise during Christmas, but these places usually know what the trade-in value is all year long, so they have the exact same price on these games. And around October, you're able to pick up these games that are only selling for about $25 right now, when they're selling for closer for $35, $40 around Christmas. And this consignment shop or video game store has them for $20. So if it sells on eBay or Amazon for $25, they have it for $20. It's not really worth it. But now let's say Amazon has it for $35, $40, and they have it they have it priced at $20. Now it's worth it. You're gonna just under double your money, but you're still gonna make some good money. So that's definitely something I like to do. Ian says there's value even at GameStop. Totally agree. Ian Goldie also asks, what concert? I went to go see Real Big Fish. They also had Tunnel Vision, The Expendables, and The Queers, which is a punk band. Real Big Fish is a ska band, kind of like reggae and trumpets, big band. Really fun. It was on the beach. The beach was blocked off for the concert all night. We stayed there super late, and then we decided to stay an extra day. It was me, my girlfriend, and 3 friends, and we ended up staying an extra day. Went to the beach for like 6 to 8 hours the next day, and I forgot to put sunscreen on 2 spots on my back, which are bright red. They hurt so bad. I've been putting aloe on it, but whoops, that's kind of my fault. It didn't feel that hot in the ocean, but it was. It was very, very sunny. So I'm going to read some of these comments real quick. We have Bearded Thrifter says, every snow globe I find, the kid takes. Well, it's only been one, but she took it. Lol. Oh, yeah, talking about those Disney snow globes. Yeah, the Disney snow globes, guys, seriously. The Cashley says, I have a collection of 90s Nickelodeon snapbacks. I would definitely look into them on eBay. I mean, unless you actually collect them. Take a look on eBay. You'll see that these old Nickelodeon stuff is just worth some money now. It really is. People like Jesse motivated me to hunt. Heck yeah, Ethan. I'm glad to hear that. I try to motivate people to hunt for sure. D. Conley says restricted music last week. Ugh. Textbooks this week. What the F? Ugh. Totally agree, guys. I mean, when I upload the ride-along video, you'll see I'm inside of a Goodwill and I'm finding great things. Restricted, restricted, restricted. I'm like, holy cow. So I go check eBay. These people on eBay are crazy. they must get some items for free or somebody pays them to take these items. Because I see people like this game right here. This isn't a perfect example because I don't know what this game's going for on eBay, but something like this weighs about 2 pounds, and you can't ship this media mail. I see people selling this, and it's too big to fit in a priority mail. I see people selling this for 10 to 15 bucks shipped. You can't ship it first class. It won't fit into a priority mail, so you're stuck shipping it USPS Parcel Select. If it goes to California, it's going to cost you 12 to 14 bucks to ship it. If it's going even to the next state over, it's going to cost you 6 to 8 bucks. And I see people selling these things for 10 bucks shipped. Items like this, where on Amazon they go for 30 bucks. I don't understand what people are doing. I don't think they understand how shipping works, or maybe they know a place where they get free shipping. Not really sure how it works, but it is pretty insane to me that these people are what they're doing. They're not making any money, and it just screws everybody over. It makes me angry. Yeah, definitely smash that like button. What do we have? The backyard flipper. With so many items restricted on Amazon, I feel it's hurting our eBay profits big time. Yes, so people are saying, oh, spread out, go over to eBay. A lot of other people are going out to eBay with their exact same items. So here's a perfect example, guys. I'm going to pull it right up here live on my phone. I have about 6 of them in my office right now, and it's a freaking shame. It's a freaking shame because I was selling these things for crazy, crazy money, and you guys will see exactly what it is, okay? And you guys will be, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Bam. All right. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. This one right here. Okay. So, boom. Bop It Extreme 2. Look at those, $21.99. That's a merchant, though. That is a merchant. Not sure why that price is so low, but we clicked through, and I was selling these FBA around $40-ish, just give or take. Okay, so it looks like people are selling them right now on, I don't know how they're able to sell it. Very odd here. But you were able to sell them for about 35 to 40 bucks. And the thing that's cool about Amazon FBA is the shipping. So when you're doing a huge box, let's say I want to ship all 6 of them, I can get that shipping down to about 75 cents an item. Yeah, the fees might be a little bit more, but the shipping is what really saves you that money. Because these things are too big to ship for a decent amount of money on eBay. You're talking about 8 bucks to 10 bucks to ship a Bop It Extreme. So over on Amazon, you're actually making a lot more money. So yeah, the Bop It Nightmare continues. Now I'm looking here, and somebody is selling it for $21.99. There's a bunch of people selling it for $21.99. But these people only have 21 ratings, 67 ratings. So I'm not sure how they're actually able to still send these in, because I have a couple hundred reviews on Amazon, and I'm restricted. I can't sell them. So I'm not sure why. Some people are getting restricted, some people aren't. But here's the kicker, guys. Let's go over and check eBay and type in Bop It Extreme 2. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You'll see exactly, and this is just one example of a lot. So we'll sort by lowest price, and then we'll filter to buy it now, so we see what people are selling this for. Right here, prime example, $10 plus $7.80 shipping, 18 bucks. So you're looking at about 18 or under, 18 or less for Bop It Extreme. After fees, shipping, and because these people, I don't know why they have it at $7.80. Maybe they think they're going to ship it priority. If this goes across the country, you're talking about $10 to ship. If you picked it up for 3 bucks, let's say, I mean, I found them for $1. So let's say you pick it up for $1. Now you're in the hole. Let's say it went across the country. Worst case scenario, you're in the hole 11 bucks. You have it priced for $18, so you're making $7, right? Nope, because then eBay comes in with that, and PayPal come in with that about 13% fee. You make like $6 to ship this thing that you're gonna have to put bubble wrap around, stick it in a box. It just doesn't make sense to me. Where over on Amazon, you're able to make about, $15 and up, sometimes more. It was going for more. It's taken a little bit of a dip right now, but it's just that's just a small example. There's obviously better examples than that. That's just the first thing that came to mind. Do I have a video that explains shipping costs in the best way or right way? The Red Bunny, I do have a video on shipping cost for the best way to ship CDs. Is that rain? It is absolutely pouring rain outside right now. That happened randomly. It's a freaking thunderstorm out there. It was sunny out all day. Um, yeah, I do have a video on how to ship CDs, DVDs, and video games, so all different media options. And I also have a video on how to package and ship DVD players and VCRs and things like that. So you can find those in my backlog. You know, just search on my channel how to ship, pretty much, and you'll see those kind of things. Um, what up, Jesse? Where do you get your boxes to ship the board games, and how much do they usually cost to ship? So here's another big example of why I use Amazon FBA for things like this. A board game is massive. A board game is going to cost you a good amount to ship. You're talking about $8 at the low end to, I mean, let's say like a Monopoly sized box. You're talking $8 on the low end to maybe $7 on the low end to 15, depending on where it's going in the country. So, and depending on the weight, of course. I do all my board games Amazon FBA, unless it's restricted and the game's worth 70, $60 on eBay. Yeah, that makes sense. But most board games used you're talking about 25, $30. Now, almost all used board games have become restricted on Amazon, so that cut out a large portion of what I buy and sell. I have a bunch of them sitting here in my office that I'm stuck with. It's just not worth it. It sucks because I have thousands of dollars worth of crap that I can't send into Amazon, and it's just not worth it for eBay because of shipping costs. So for Amazon, perfect example, something like this, it's brand new sealed, I can sell it on Amazon. So I will take a whole bunch of board games and stick them into one giant box that I buy at Staples. Usually a 16 by 16 by 16 or an 18 by 18 by 18 or a 20 by 20 by 20 big box. I'm able to stick all these board games into one box, ship them off to Amazon, and it only costs me between 50 cents and $1.50 per item, depending on how many I'm able to get into a box. I had to buy, it would be calculated shipping, yeah. So, Ethan Hunt, I had to buy brown wrapping paper for the stationery store when I sold my Transformers Monopoly game. Post office didn't have a box. But I also bubble wrapped it. Yeah, I've done that before. I've actually stuck it in heavy-duty black garbage bags. I saw that tip from Craigslist Hunter. You take a heavy-duty black garbage bag, you stick the thing in it, wrap it, and tape it. I've done that before to ship things. If I don't have the correct size box. It definitely works. But brown wrapping paper works as well. Yeah, shipping board games on eBay sucks. FedEx is cheaper usually for eBay items if you can't use flat rate. This is also true. This is very true. Question, are you still shipping DVD players, CD players? Yes, I am. Those only on Amazon, though. I have did some over on eBay, depending if it's an open box, but it's still new. Things like that, because the price is pretty variable. Or it's pretty much the same. 8K2 Red DDD. Hi Jay, help. My listings are not showing up in search on eBay since June 1st, and all active content has been removed. Any ideas? I actually honestly have no ideas and no way to help you there. I have no idea why that would be happening. I'm sorry. If you double your watches in a day on eBay, would you increase the price? I have, but it doesn't really lead to a sale or anything like that. So, I don't know. No, I personally wouldn't. Brown grocery bags can be used also. Yeah, they definitely can. Definitely, speaking of watchers on items, that's something I need to get done. I am leaving for vacation. I have to get these items listed, pictures taken, all that crap, get it all ready to go, and then I'm running another full store-wide auction on my eBay store. And then and the reason why I'm doing this is, and I didn't mention this in my auction video, I totally forgot. If you haven't seen that video, it's a great video on my channel. It's where I set every item in my store to auction, and I show you exactly what happens. I'm doing that again before I leave for vacation. I'm going to give myself a few days to package everything once it sells. But the good thing is, I'm not done yet. I'm going to be leaving in like 1 minute. The good thing about it is, and a bad thing, once you set it all to auction, when everything sells and doesn't sell, you have to relist everything individually, and eBay has this weird glitch or something where they think that whatever sold on auction didn't sell, and it gets sent to your unsold inventory. So I had to manually scroll through my entire unsold inventory and click on all the ones that sold and leave the boxes for the ones that didn't sell and things like that and delete them. It took a lot longer than I thought, but I'm not going to really worry about that before I go on vacation because I'll have all the time in the world. I don't care if things sell while I'm gone on eBay. I care if things sell on Amazon though, because that gives me the paycheck. So, and that's every 2 weeks. So, very cool, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. This is Thrift School signing out. See ya.